Hello everybody, welcome to a special episode of Flecking Hallsome Breakdowns. I'm your host, Trey. With me, as always, Jared. We are talking about the brand new released teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'm so fucking excited.
Yesterday, August 23rd, as of recording this, literally the next day.
Could not wait.
Could not wait. We're literally doing this before the watch party. We're excited. So in the trailer, just gonna do a quick of the trailer, summary of the trailer. We're picking up exactly where we left off in Far From Home. Everyone finding out who Peter is, finding out that he supposedly killed Quentin Beck, Mysterio. So we see Peter struggling with that, getting interrogated. He's in like interrogation rooms with the police and whatnot. Finally, he goes and talks to Strange and says, "Hey, look, man, I don't want people to know I'm Spider-Man anymore. Can you make that never happen?" And Strange goes, "No, I won't." Winky face.
Yeah, because Wong was like, "You're not gonna cast that spell."
Yeah.
And then Wong left, and Steven's like, "Fuck you, Wong."
Also, the secret sanctum is just completely filled with snow for no reason. Who knows why? But yeah, so Strange casts some sort of spell that's going to make everyone forget. Everyone is the operative word. Everyone forget who Peter or who Spider-Man is. And then Peter's like, hold on. No, wait. MJ needs to know. My aunt needs to know. Ned needs to know. And finally, the spell breaks. We get shattering and multicolors. Looks like we're going through the Bifrost. I was going to say the Einstein-Rosen bridge.
Same difference.
Same difference, yeah. But, so we get all this breaking and shattering, and finally, spell stops, goes back to normal. And then Strange just basically says some shit along the lines of, "We broke time. We broke the world. We broke into the multiverse."
Oh. It's so satisfying to finally hear it, like, spoken by not us.
Well, and okay, we've spent so long talking about Loki and WandaVision and who's gonna start the multiverse. It's the one fucking guy tasked to not start a multiverse. It's the one fucking guy tasked to protect the world. And he's the one that's like, I don't fucking care. I stopped the Purple Man.
But I mean, okay, if you think about it, that's how Doctor Strange has always been. Like, even when he first went to the Ancient One, he was like, "Yeah, I'm here to get better," and then immediately they're like, "Yeah, these books are off limits." He's like, "I'm gonna read those fucking books."
Those fucking books. Yeah, I mean, it's not out of character, and honestly, we should have expected it.
Yeah, but for it to happen in what definitely appears to be the beginning of a Spider-Man movie, that's so... I don't know.
It's weird.
Like, we knew it was going to happen in this movie because we knew Alfred Molina was confirmed. We knew rumors of Tobey Maguire. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. So, we knew something was going to happen. But Marvel also likes to fuck with people. So they could have been leaking that information themselves. So, but...
And also in the trailer, we get some really cool shots of sort of like the mirror dimension, like the Inception world folding around itself. We kind of get the world folding into a donut with just an endless white hole. Not sure what that's going to be.
Nice.
But Peter, nice. Peter falling into it, and Strange, rushing to catch him.
Yes, I'm watching the trailer in quarter speed since it's too janky to go frame by frame.
But we get them standing on a subway. Strange makes 8 subway cars go around them. I definitely think that train car thing is a reference to Spider-Man 2, which obviously had Alfred Molina Doc Ock.
I'm so fucking excited.
I'm so fucking excited.
Peter Parker wears Nikes, so Nike has paid to have him wear those in this movie.
So we know Peter's the good guy because Nike only lets people... Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's Apple. there's a shot of like SWAT teams outside of Peter's apartment and like surrounding Happy's car. So it's definitely like
Them busting
a
into
deviation.
the apartment in Aunt May's.
Yeah, they're like. But yeah, it's like it's a complete deviation from Far From Home, where it's just like Peter's trying to be with MJ and also not trying to live up to be Tony Stark. And now it's like, oh shit, he's a criminal, fucking kill him.
Yeah.
And then all of the reveals, everything we've heard up to this point. We see the lightning. We see the tentacle arms. We see the Sam Raimi pumpkin bomb. My excitement knows no bounds. Confirming Green Goblin. We also hear Willem Dafoe's Goblin laugh, so pretty much confirming Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is going to be in this.
Mm-hmm. I'll say a bunch of people, like, immediately after. I think I saw it, like, first thing this morning on Twitter. So it shows, like, Tom Holland and then, like, Ned in the police station being, like, interrogated. But there's, like, an outer view, like, seeing them in a room, and someone walks by, and people are like, oh, that's fucking Daredevil. That's... He's wearing dark glasses in a dark room. That's Daredevil.
I mean, yeah, that was like a big thing too, because it's like, oh, he's a murderer. He needs a lawyer. Who's the only other lawyer we know?
She needs a murderer named Murdoch.
Murdoch.
So, biggest thing, it shows Tom Holland and Ned walking through a bunch of, like, protesters, and then we fucking see Tom Holland. There's, like, a sign someone holds that says Devil in Disguise, and he has horns on him. So, Mephisto, big bad of Phase 4. Confirmed.
So, let me drop something on you. There is a comic called One More Day, in which basically this happens. I believe it's Aunt May dying, though. Aunt May is dying, and Peter goes to Strange to save her and stop her from dying. Some stuff goes wrong, stuff happens. Turns out Doctor Strange was actually Mephisto.
Yeah, at the end credits, it's gonna be like Doctor Strange back on Titan, and he like comes out of his trance. He's like, "Oh, wonder what happened on Earth."
It's gonna be Doctor Strange turning into a scroll and then turning into Mephisto.
Just the effort of Mephisto turning himself into a scroll to turn himself into Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
All these extras who got to like hold their phones up in this hallway while Tom Holland walked through, that's like the peak of their life right now.
Right.
Like, I haven't been able to talk about this for months, but I got to hold my phone up in front of Tom Holland.
I got to hold my phone. I got to literally record Tom Holland.
There's just so many like cuts with everything, like you have to watch it this slow. I was say, like, I'm like a third of the way through. I'm at the minute mark. Yeah, and then Tom Holland sees Halloween decorations that look like a warlock, and he's like, I'm gonna go see Doctor Strange.
I'm gonna go see Doctor Strange. And then we see Doctor Strange in his loungewear and cape. I don't know why this man chose to wear sweats, sweatshirt, snow jacket, and then also the fucking cape.
He didn't choose to wear the cape. The cape chose to wear him.
That's true. That's a good point.
And a winter coat isn't going to keep him away from it. Yeah, so when they go
winter coat's going to keep him away from anybody.
Into the sanctum, it's definitely going to just be like a gag, because Wong was shoveling snow into like a small pail.
Right. Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's the real story of this movie. That's the real mystery. Why is there snow in the secret sanctum?
Yeah, the resolution is gonna be explaining why everything's snow covered.
Like, all it is like they opened a fucking portal to Antarctica because it was too hot and then it snowed in. Like, that's gonna be the fucking explanation.
I hate to break it to you, Trey, but there's no snow in Antarctica. It's too cold to snow.
Damn.
All the water just disappears.
So we draw the line. You let me spout off Mephisto shit. We draw the line at snow.
Okay, but Tom Holland in the black and gold Spider-Man suit. We see that, like, this is just straight up. It's no, like, reveal that he's gonna get a new suit in this. He's running through, like, it looks like I know what this is. Um,
I'm trying to
Spi-
get back to it.
Spider-Man PS4, the shelter for all the like homeless people.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
can almost guarantee that's what this is. It's probably going to be more like an Easter egg than an actual location, but that's the vibe I'm picking up with everyone in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, maybe we'll get Miles Morales. That'd be fucking sick. It's not going to happen, but
We
it'd be pretty
we
cool.
already know. I just watched Homecoming again. We
Hmm.
already know Aaron Davis is in it.
Yeah.
So that would be fucking cool.
Because Donald Glover even like said my nephew.
Right, right.
Oh, and you know what? Best part of this movie is when in the trailer when it shows Tom Holland swinging with Zendaya, her hair actually goes in the right direction, and Tom Holland doesn't look like a mannequin. There's a plus right there.
That's a plus. That means they actually recorded it. They just didn't want to put it in Far From Home.
I want to know what like the rubble that Doctor Strange casts that spell in. I want to know what that location is.
Yeah, I do too. That's cool. I like when the trailer cuts there. I immediately got the vibes of like Agatha's
Yeah, that's
lair.
exactly what I was thinking. I was looking for like runes up on the ceiling and shit.
Yep, yep.
And if they don't even like reference WandaVision in this, I'm gonna be a little upset. Well,
They
yeah, because it would have happened because WandaVision happened before Far From Home.
before Far From Home. Yeah, it would have happened by now. I mean, it would have been a long time. Well, I guess not a long time, but like a
Because
few
Far From
months, right?
Home, that was their was it like it was summer trip or was it a winter break trip? It
It
was a
was
summer
a
trip,
summer
wasn't it?
trip. Summer trip.
Yeah, so the summer after Endgame, that's when it would have been. Yeah, because Endgame
Yep.
was October, and
So I
then the
guess
snap made everyone come back, and then they had like the semester of classes, and then they had the
that's right.
summer trip. That's what
That's
it
right.
was.
Yep. Yep.
So
So
if
so
this
yeah, they
starts
almost
at
have
the end
to.
of that, it'll be like 9 months after Endgame, roughly,
Okay.
from like
Okay.
October to August, assuming that's when they. It's
Right.
like end of
Like
summer.
they get back on the yeah. Okay. So
So yeah,
yeah. So they
we
almost have to talk
see.
about it because of like her level of event. Like obviously Strange has to know
Yeah,
about that.
but
Maybe they're saving that for Multiverse of Madness, but
yeah, because we know Elizabeth Olsen's going to be in that.
right.
I don't know.
I don't
So
know.
we do see Tom Holland following Doctor Strange down like a bunch of steps in like a brick tunnel.
Yep.
So maybe it's like an abandoned section of the subway. That's always an easy giveaway when stuff happens in New York.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They
I
see
mean, yeah, like
Miles
it's like a
Morales
brick.
with his uncle graffitiing.
Oh man. So the one thing I was talking to a friend earlier about this, and so obviously we get the reveal of Alfred. Oh shit! I started playing it. I didn't want to play it. That scared the shit out of me. So obviously we get the reveal of Alfred Molina in it. We see him. We see the tentacles and everything. They look just like they did in Spider-Man 2, and I
But
love that.
better.
But better. They do. They bend actually. Now that I'm looking at it, they have more of a bend to them.
Hmm.
They're not just like the straight triangles. Um, but so a friend of mine brought this up, and he's like, the Hello Peter seems too familiar. Something about it isn't like it's not just
Yeah.
like obviously he knows Peter in his world was Spider-Man, but something about this Hello Peter seems too familiar for him to be saying it to Tom Holland.
Yeah, because that's very fair. Because it cuts right after that. It cuts to Tom Holland on top of the car, putting on the Iron Spider suit.
Right.
But at the same time, it could actually be how it is, but like something that messed up the spell, like put a different version of Peter into their minds or something like that. I don't know.
So yeah, that's what my brother was saying too. Is it's like basically one Spider-Man leaves, one comes back in, and kind of fills the gap, and everyone just
Yeah,
knows that. I don't know though. I like to think this means at the very least Tobey Maguire's in it
I
because he would recognize that Spider-Man.
like even if they told me tomorrow, like I get a call from Kevin Feige and he's like, "Hey, Tobey Maguire is gonna show up." I'd be like, okay. I was like, okay, I'll believe it when it happens. But
I don't know.
even if he showed me like screen tests of it, I'd be super excited. But the feeling is like nothing's going to compare to the feeling I am going to get to see Tobey Maguire be Spider-Man again.
Right.
Like,
Right.
oh,
I'm trying not to get my hopes up for that, like, because I don't want to be disappointed in that.
yeah.
But and even just seeing Defoe and Molina be their characters again, that's gonna be a lot for me.
That's another thing with how like conservative they're being with showing Goblin and Electro, but how upfront they're being. Yeah, with how front they're being with Doc Ock, I feel like not a whole lot is going to happen with them, which is a little upsetting.
It's in the back of my mind. Don't worry. Like, honestly, I know that. Like, and that's another thing I was talking about with this friend is that like, because like I told you, kind of talking about like I think they're setting up Strange to be sort of an antagonist, trying to not a villain, but like he's trying to antagonize Peter and get him to like pick a role, pick a life to live in, either be Peter or be Spider-Man. And we kind of see that with like what the Ancient One did to him and everything. Like, I almost imagine that like play by play is going to happen just like the first Doctor Strange movie. So they're going to do that, I think, for at least the first half, and then we're going to get the Sinister 3 right now.
All right, I have two things for you. Number one, I think Marvel's definitely going to remember the mistakes that happened with the Amazing Spider-Man and how upset people were that they fucked up the Sinister Six so poorly.
True.
With having, it was Rhino was at like the post credits of Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? Because that was Paul Giamatti.
Yep.
And it just didn't go anywhere. So I think that they're not going to want to throw away Doc Ock. But especially with Goblin and Electro, and that's another thing I can't remember if we talked about, but Electro's, well, all the light, it shows a lot of lightning for it not to be Electro, but it's yellow. So I think what they're going to do is pull a villain from separate universes. So like this Electro would still be Jamie Foxx, but it's the right one. And then this Doc Ock is the best Doc Ock. And there's nothing saying that they can't pull Willem Dafoe's laugh from previous sources and just throw it over a new Green Goblin. It could be James Franco for all we know.
That's true. It could be.
That would be pretty fucking sick, but I doubt that's going to happen.
But I think because Willem Dafoe was interviewed and basically said like, I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. You know, why don't we watch it and then we'll talk about it. And so it was kind of like, oh, so you're in it and you're really not even playing coy about it.
Yeah. Or that's like Marvel contacted them and they're like, hey, a lot of people are probably going to start asking you this.
True.
Play it up.
True. That's true.
All right. Do you have
I don't want to ruin it.
Do you have the trailer pulled up?
I do.
All right. Go to the 2-minute 21-second mark and pause. It's when Doctor Strange like astral projects Peter out of his body. Okay. Look at what Spider-Man's holding in his left hand. Tell me what you think that is.
I completely forgot about this, and I was looking at that so much last night.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that is. It's going to be some mystical item.
I don't either. So, for people who haven't seen the trailer, why are you watching this video? But and like I'm editing this, so I'll put a picture of it now. But it basically is it looks like a companion cube from Portal, or like the laser cube from Portal,
or the mother boxes from Justice League.
Yes, the mother. What if that's what it is? It's like a mother box, like MacGuffin kind of thing.
Also, if you look all the way to the left, there's a squirrel on this tree.
There is. That squirrel is in
it's
4K.
Mephisto.
That squirrel's Mephisto.
It's Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl.
Is that a dog or a big fucking cat in the background?
It's a lady walking a dog.
Okay, like it looks like a super small head, so it looks like a fat cat with a tiny head. But yeah, I don't know what he's holding. That's super interesting. Obviously, it's like a relic from the Sanctum because it looks very much like the Eye of Agamotto. Yeah,
we see the Iron Spider suit on the broken bridge, and when we first see Doc Ock's tentacles, it's coming through the bridge. So I do think Doc Ock was saying that to Tom Holland because the scenes match up.
Yeah.
I want to know why Happy is in like a blown up building in a car. Whoa.
Yeah, because like I guess he's not really an affiliate of Tom. Like he's a handler, but
All right, Trey, go to 225 and then play it back in quarter speed. That clip of Tom Holland turning around. Something like opens up behind him, but he's still in his suit, so it's early in the movie, is my guess. It looks like something's like trying to attack him.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like an orange and black kind of tentacly thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say realistically,
Or
it's like a
tendril.
random plant in
Right.
like the sanctum,
In
but
right.
kind of neat. Oh,
It,
yeah, and that lightning hitting the ground, and
it looks so fucking.
it's
Good.
at the black spider suit. That has to be like Tom Holland has to show up in like a different universe, and that's just the suit he has available to him.
That's what. Okay, okay, okay. So we're getting what here. Stick. Bear with me. Bear with me while I bear with myself.
Yeah.
Shattered dimensions.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
because like he was falling into that like pit. We see
Yep.
that in the trailer.
Yep.
Like,
So that's him like falling. He's like dimension hopping right now.
yeah,
And so
but
that's
we
kind of
did
that thing of like out goes the Peter, in comes the Peter. Everyone just acknowledges it,
that would be fucking cool.
right? So
But
like it doesn't take much
we
explanation.
do see well Tom Holland's black suit. We do see him without the mask on when he's in that like cafeteria area, so we know it's him wearing it.
Right, right,
But like that, this Electro doesn't exist in any of the universes we know. So
right.
I'm so excited. And then
And
that Green Goblin
now
bomb.
that Green Goblin bomb, that fucking pumpkin bomb,
It
and
looks
like
so good.
that's why I'm so convinced that it is Defoe, because they didn't use those for the Amazing Spider-Man. That is specifically a Raimi pumpkin bomb. So like that coupled with the laugh, if they do anything else, if that's just his laugh over another actor, I'm gonna be pissed. I will walk out of the theater. I shit you not.
You will not.
I won't, but I'll be very upset, and I will write a stern letter to Kevin Feige and tell him how much I appreciate his movies and his work.
Like the Amazing Spider-Mans weren't terrible, but they weren't not good.
No.
They just dropped so many balls.
Yeah. Like I like the character. I like Peter's character in that. Like I love the Spider-Man character, but like, fuck, they dropped the ball like on
Yeah.
villains and shit so much.
So it's going to be like a convergence of villains because that pumpkin bomb that looks like it'd be on the same bridge that Doc Ock comes through.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what also
yeah, because the same broken barrels are there.
So
Yeah,
it's
they're
gonna
both
be-
going to show up.
Oh fuck.
Again, like all this stuff in the trailer, it has to happen within the first half of the movie.
Absolutely.
Like I would think, maybe not the black suit stuff, but everything else.
Right. I would say, yeah, a lot of this is like, hey, we've introduced our villains.
Yeah. So if you go to 236, sorry, I cut you off.
No, that's fine.
If you go to 236, with like the car scene where it's him looking away, that semi truck behind him with the
Yeah.
cement tubes, back in all the destruction on the bridge, that truck is there. So literally half the trailer is all within
Oh, yeah.
probably 20 seconds of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Doc Ock busts through. Oh, those look so good.
Oh my god. Now that I'm looking at it, I think Alfred Molina is de-aged.
I also think that. I thought
Something about
he
it.
looked really good, but he's definitely touched up.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's like his eyebrows look weird, and there's
Yeah.
something about his face that's plasticky.
I think it's the hair. I think he's
Yeah,
probably
that's true.
wearing a wig or they CGI'd something with his hair.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, his cheeks do look pretty plasticky.
Right.
Looking at now Tom Holland is wearing Vans. That's a reference to him being off the wall most of the time.
No, but it's on the wall. Oh man.
Yeah, the Iron Spider suit. Yeah, and then says the title. Oh, looks so good.
This looks so fucking good. And that's December. That is like
It's-
4 months.
As I say, it's not that far away.
It's December 17th. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, 4 months pretty much.
And then Eternals is November 5th, so that's like 1 month. And then how many episodes of What If are there?
I don't know. I want to say like 6 or 7 again because that's kind of been their thing. But
What If? That doesn't have a final release date.
I think What If though is going to be more of a like. I think that's going to go on for longer though. That's going to be. I think they're going to use What If to kind of fill the gaps between stuff.
Yeah, because what's the next Marvel show we have? So that doesn't come out.
Hawkeye, I think.
Yeah, I was to say that doesn't come out for a while, right?
No, I don't think so. Because I think that's 2022 or 2023 now. One of the two. Marvel shows 2022. I'm trying to find a list.
So yeah, we have like 10.5 weeks before Eternals.
So, yeah.
Then
it's
like 17
Spider-Man,
weeks till.
And then Doctor Strange is immediately after in March.
Cool.
That's the next movie. So, like, we're not even going to have to wait. We're going to see Strange fuck up the multiverse and then blame Wanda.
They'll probably wait to release that trailer till after No Way Home comes out, too.
Yeah, they will. Because that's going to... I'm sure that's going to spoil something of the movie. So they're not even going to do that before the movie either, I doubt.
Oh.
And then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is February 2023. So we have to... Oh my god, we have to wait so long.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's when they're going to be pumping out a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so big theories for this movie. What do we think? Obviously, Mephisto, devil in disguise.
I was going to say, they can't make that reference in multiple properties and not have it go to something.
Right.
Like
right.
Devil's in the Details, Devil's in Disguise, like
the devil in
the actual
Loki.
devil. Like, come on. They're just toying with us now.
They know what they're doing now. They're like, fuck it, that devil guy, let's keep putting him in shit. Let's just keep referencing it and never doing anything.
Or you know what? Maybe it's Ghost Rider. Maybe Ghost Rider's gonna show up.
I would be... Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. If they do Ghost Rider, they have to do Mephisto.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you think of any Marvel property with more religious undertones, it's 100% Ghost Rider.
Right. Like, literally, Johnny Blaze, or whoever the Ghost Rider is, makes the deal with Mephisto, makes the deal with the devil. That's like...
But that might be the breakthrough into getting that property, or redoing it. They could introduce Mephisto, and then they could, like, not do necessarily an origin of Ghost Rider, but, like, starting out, and then it could be, like, flashbacks of him with making the deal with Mephisto before he was the big bad of Phase 4.
Okay.
That'd be pretty interesting.
That'd be pretty interesting. I kind of want, if they do Mephisto again, I honestly kind of want it to be Mephistopheles from the original Ghost Rider movie.
Yeah.
I love that guy and like that southern accent, like that. I love that guy. I want more of him.
That's the second highest place of religious undertones, the South.
The South. San Venganza. Bring back Sam Elliott as the Ghost Rider.
Absolutely. He's getting up there, though.
He is. He really is. We need to get a Ghost Rider movie. We need to just redo it. Get Sam Elliott, not Johnny Depp, Nick Cage. Just get the entire cast back. Johnny Cage. Just get Mortal Kombat in there too. Fuck it. I don't care. But yeah, now that after talking about it now, so back to Spider-Man. Let's bring it home to kind of wrap this up.
Endgame.
Endgame.
Yeah, I just we know it has to be the lead-in to Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
So that either means they're not going to solve the problem that's introduced in this movie. Like, that has to be the answer.
Yeah.
Because we know Wanda's already experimenting with multiverse stuff because that's how she's gonna get Wiccan and Speed back.
Yep.
And then
And then
we still don't know where Vision is.
It's true. The White Vision.
No, he's regular Vision now because he changed colors when Vision gave him his knowledge.
No, he changed his eyes. He was still White Vision. But I think the Spider-Man movie, because we have to remember too, they had a 3-movie contract with Sony. So after this, until something is renegotiated, if it ever comes to that, it's going back to Sony.
All the Spider-Man properties are going to be gone.
Yep.
So I think they will solve the problem of the villains showing up, but I don't think he's going to solve the problem of fixing the multiverse. That's where I'm at.
No, right. Because I'm thinking too. This is going to set up Sony's Spider-Verse, and then like from there, that's for them to play in. They can
with
do
Venom.
With Venom and Morbius.
Morpheus. One of them.
One of them. Morpheus is Matrix. Mobius is a strip. So it's. I don't even know anymore.
I think it is Mobius.
Morbius. Yeah.
Morbius.
Morbius.
Mobius is the fucking Owen Wilson from Loki.
Oh yeah, Mobius is Owen Wilson because because Mobius and Mobius. Yeah. God damn it.
Vampire Marvel. Morbius, yeah, with an
Morbius.
R.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Morbius. But yeah, that's gonna be a universe because I don't think those are with Venom. I think Venom is in its own universe, but that's gonna be how they set that up. They're gonna have that Shattered Dimensions, that Spider-Verse, Spider of Destiny, whatever the fuck comic you want to subscribe to. That's what they're gonna do.
Michael Keaton's confirmed in Morbius.
Yes, I was gonna say Michael Keaton is in that as well. So like, if we don't even get a reference to Michael Keaton, to Toomes and Scorpion in this, to Vulture and Scorpion, I'm gonna be a little upset because they set that up in Homecoming.
Yeah, I feel like they have to, at least like. But yeah, I don't know. They didn't talk about Vulture at all in Far From Home.
Right, they completely forgot about Vulture. And so it's I think if they're going to do it, though, this is the one to do it. Because you got Goblin, Hawk, you'll have Vulture, Scorpion, and Electro. That's 5 out of 6 right there.
And then Kraven is already confirmed for something, right?
Yep, Kraven's got a movie in the works as well.
But I don't know. So I feel like that's way too much, though. Because that was the biggest complaint with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, is having way too many people.
Right.
Because that had Green Goblin, Sandman, Venom.
So I think with the others, like I think, I don't want them to be mainline villains. I think I want them to be a post-credit scene that Sony can play with later.
Yeah.
Like they can spend the time to develop more of those people and develop that Sinister Six. It'll
be so interesting to see what Sony does if they don't renegotiate and then still use
the same
Tom Holland. Yeah.
Because that's the thing too, is like they can reference it, but they can't show anything of it. So like they can still talk about the Avengers, but they can't ever show anything about it.
Bro, Charles Xavier is gonna show up in the post-credit scenes and say, "Hey Peter, I have a school for people like you."
He's gonna show up, be horribly de-aged, half translucent. He's gonna talk to Wolverine,
and
a bunch of kids are gonna run against a green screen. I just want the ending of X-Men Origins, but have it be Spider-Man that he's talking to.
He's gonna
Spider-Man
show up.
saves a bunch of kids.
You're like, "Hey, I'm James McAvoy."
Hi,
We're like, "Oh shit."
Oh man. But yeah, and then Multiverse of Madness, obviously it's gonna set Wanda as a Nexus being.
Yeah.
That's gotta happen, especially with her looking in different dimensions, trying to find Wiccan and Speed. So I'm excited. The multiverse future is
right. Young Avengers is fast approaching.
It's fast approaching. Yeah, that's true. We were talking the shit up about Young Avengers during WandaVision.
Yeah, because
completely forgot about that.
Wiccan, Speed, and then in Falcon Winter Soldier we got
Patriot.
Something Patriot. Isn't it Iron Patriot?
It's not Iron Patriot because that was Rhodey. It's Patriot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, Patriot was the kid. I was trying to think who the other guy was. That was just Captain America.
And then, and I mean, the little kid from Iron Man 3, people were like, oh, that's gonna be the like Iron
Oh,
Lad, but he's way too old now, so it would
well,
have to be a different character.
they have an Ironheart movie or show confirmed for that,
Yeah,
which so that I'm really excited
yeah, it's
for.
Iron Lad, Hawkeye, which is gonna be Hawkeye's daughter,
Right.
um, Hulkling, which I'm not familiar with. Hulk, like Marvel does not have good luck with Hulk properties, so that's probably not
No.
gonna happen.
No.
Well, She-Hulk isn't that confirmed for a show?
She-Hulk is a show. Yep, that's gonna happen.
Kid Loki, Miss America, Novar, not familiar. Patriot, that's his name. And then
Wait,
what
can you
is
see it?
Novar?
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I
with
don't know
that.
who that is. Oh, he's a Kree.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
that's possible. Patriot,
Yep.
Prodigy. I don't know who that is. Yeah, Wiccan Speed. Someone named Stature, and it also says Vision. Vision's gonna come back as a 12-year-old boy.
I don't even want Vision to come back as a 12-year-old. I want the Young Avengers, and then Vision's also there fighting alongside them, but they're all just at his like kneecaps.
Prodigy is an X-Men, so yeah, he's not gonna show up.
No. Yeah, I would say they're not doing anything with X-Men, and that's kind of upsetting. Like they've not made any moves with X-Men yet.
They've already fucked up my favorite kind of hero, which is speedsters. Give
Yep.
me like a good teleporter, and then I'll be happy. Like, come
I
on,
would say just give us fucking what's his name?
Nightcrawler. Give
Kirk.
me Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
All right. I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah, so that'll probably be good.
Any closing remarks from you, Jared?
Marvel, don't fuck me over.
That's gonna be it. Thank you everybody for watching this special episode of breaking down the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, as well as 30 other Marvel properties at the same time. We're not sure when we'll do this again. This was just kind of impromptu. I don't know. Maybe we'll break down Spider-Man No Way Home when that comes out. Maybe we'll do that. But yeah, thank you everybody. See you guys next time. Goodbye.